So how do we compare microphones? Well, if you're like me, you have watched a ton of mic comparison videos online, and I don't want to make one of those videos. What I want to do is to help you determine which one of these two mics might be best for your content creation needs. So today we're talking about the RODE VideoMic GO II and the Sennheiser MKE 200. Now these two mics are a great comparison because they are both within the $100 price range. They both utilize plug-in power so they can be plugged directly into your camera, and they both are stated to have directional pickup patterns. So for those reasons, they fall into a similar microphone category and something that a lot of solo content creators might be looking to invest in. But let's talk about a couple ways that they differ. And the first is design. Now the RODE VideoMic GO, while it is a small on-camera microphone in comparison to something like its older brother, the VideoMic NTG, it does retain more of that small condenser shotgun feel. So it has a dual Rycote shock mount, and it does extend out from the camera. But the shock mount does have a cable management system built into it, so you can tidy up the cable for your mic running into your camera. Now the Sennheiser MKE 200, on the other hand, it is a different style microphone, in so much that the capsule is enclosed within this housing. And this housing is super short and low profile. So when it's on a camera, even a compact one like the Sony ZV-E10, it's much less noticeable than the VideoMic GO II. And while it doesn't have a built-in cable management system, it does include cables with locking connectors, which means they screw onto the microphone and prevent the cable from being accidentally pulled out. But aside from design features, they also come with different accessories. The RODE VideoMic GO II comes with its microphone, the shock mount, and a 3.5mm TRS cable. Also included is this foam windscreen that's clearly from RODE. The MKE 200, on the other hand, comes with the microphone, two different cables, one TRS to TRS cable for your camera, and one TRS to TRRS for things like smartphones or mobile devices, a dead cat style wind muff that fits over the entirety of the body, and a neat little bag to store and carry everything in. So while this doesn't seem like a big deal, it's kind of a bummer because while these two microphones are priced at the same price point, if you get the RODE VideoMic GO II and you want a dead cat accessory or a 3.5mm TRS to TRRS cable, those are separate purchases and increase the price. But aside from accessories, let's talk about functionality. The Sennheiser MKE 200 is a no-frills microphone, meaning you just put it in your hot shoe of your camera, plug in the appropriate cable into your mic input, set your audio record level, and you are good to go. The RODE VideoMic GO II also has that same functionality, but in addition can double as a USB microphone when plugged into your computer or your smart device. Plugging it in via USB enables the 3.5mm jack to be a direct monitoring output for headphones. So yes, for the $100 price point, the RODE VideoMic GO II almost feels like two separate mics with two separate use cases, while the MKE 200 basically is designed straight for your camera. And finally, the most important thing that we need to compare is how the two microphones sound. So right off the bat, they are both plugged into my Sony ZV-E10 via a cable splitter, where I sent the RODE VideoMic GO to one channel and the Sennheiser MKE to the other channel. The audio record level on my Sony ZV-E10 is set to 15, and I can immediately tell you that the RODE VideoMic GO II has a hotter output than the Sennheiser MKE 200. Both mics are pointed directly at me. We are about an arm's length away, and in post I've had to boost the MKE 200 a few dBs just to match it with the RODE VideoMic GO II. But how do they sound? Well, would you be surprised if I told you you've already listened to the mic comparison? So if you look at this graphic down here in the corner, when the word subscribe was illuminated, you were listening to the Sennheiser MKE 200. And when the word here was illuminated, you were listening to the RODE VideoMic GO II. So yeah, at this point, you have heard both mics being switched back and forth throughout this whole video. So if you didn't hear a difference, awesome. Both mics to you sound exactly the same with regards to recording. But if you do want to know which one was which, you can always go back, rewatch this video, and keep an eye on this icon down here in the corner. So that's what they sound like inside of an acoustically treated studio, but these were really meant to be out and about, right? So let's take them outside and see how they handle the elements. Okay, now we're outside, and now we can test how each mic handles the wind. They both have their included wind protection on, so in the RODE VideoMic GO II, that is the foam wind cover, and for the Sennheiser MKE 200, that is the Furrier Dead Cat. I'm going to turn around and have my back to the wind, so you can see what it's like when wind hits the microphones directly. Okay. Okay, so now my back is to the wind and I can feel it. I can hear it right now without even having to listen to it. Okay, so now my back is to the wind and I can feel it. I can hear it right now without even having to listen to it. So yeah, if you shoot or vlog in windy conditions, this is what you can expect to hear from both the RODE VideoMic GO II and the Sennheiser MKE 200. So yeah, if you shoot or vlog in windy conditions, this is what you can expect to hear from both the RODE VideoMic GO II and the Sennheiser MKE 200. Alright, it's freezing. I'm going back inside. Okay, so who are these mics for? Well, I think that if you are in the market for an on-camera microphone that is super easy to set up and will reliably record high-quality audio directly to your camera and has a low profile and is a little more discreet, then the Sennheiser MKE 200 is the mic for you. But if you're looking for something with a little extra versatility and plan on using it both for your camera and as a USB mic, and don't mind throwing in a couple extra bucks for some non-included accessories, then the RODE VideoMic GO II might be a better choice for you. But in my opinion, both of these mics sound really great, and you can't go wrong with purchasing one over the other. It really comes down to your personal preferences with regards to aesthetics, design, ease of use, and ultimately audio quality. And because this video is about you, if you have either of these microphones and would like to share your experiences with them, drop a comment down below so we can start a friendly discussion, and we'll talk again real soon.